The girl had merely coughed once, but her deranged father boiled her into meat soup. He also made dolls out of her bones and sold them at high prices.
そこの公園で骨董市やっててね、高かったけど買っちゃった。
The story took place in a residential neighborhood in Japan. One day, Mei invited her classmates over to play hide and seek. Yoshi was also getting ready to go to the supermarket to buy snacks. Before leaving, she carefully checked the knives and other items, and only left after confirming everything was safe. The children hid all over the house, but Mei couldn't find a good hiding spot. Finally, she decided to crawl inside an old washing machine. Soon, Yoshi returned from the supermarket, but Mei was nowhere to be found. She asked the children, but none of them had seen Mei. Yoshi searched everywhere but found no clues. Panicked, Yoshi immediately called the police. Her husband, Jack, rushed home as soon as he heard the news. After a busy spell, Yoshi accidentally knocked over a glass of water, just as she was about to take the tablecloth to wash it. The scene before her eyes sent her into a complete breakdown. This accident became an indelible psychological trauma for Yoshi. For the following months, she spent her days in a daze. Jack watched his wife with deep concern, but could find no effective way to help her move past the trauma. A few months later, Mei's grandmother came to visit Yoshi, and handed her a flyer for a memorial service at a temple, suggesting that Yoshi bring Mei's mementos to the event. To help ease her grief, Yoshi had no intention of attending at first, but after thinking it over overnight, she decided to give it a try. Just as she was about to leave with the flyer in hand, a sudden gust of wind blew it away, and Yoshi chased after it. Following the flyer, she stumbled upon a local antique market, where she noticed a doll inside a wooden box. The doll's appearance bore a striking resemblance to Mei. As soon as Yoshi saw it, she immediately bought it for a hefty sum. Ever since acquiring the doll, Yoshi's mood had noticeably improved. She treated the doll as if it were the real Mei, although her husband Jack was puzzled. He thought that perhaps this would help his wife move past her grief, so he went along with it as much as he could. And so, the couple lived with the doll for several years. With the doll by her side, Yoshi gradually began to recover from the pain of losing her daughter. Sometime later, Yoshi became pregnant again, and gave birth to her second daughter, Mai. The arrival of their youngest daughter filled the entire family with joy. The couple shifted all their love and attention to Mai, and the doll was carelessly tossed into a corner. But ever since the doll was neglected, strange occurrences began to happen one after another in the house. Mai, who was still a newborn, cried incessantly. The family tried everything to soothe her, but nothing worked. By chance, Yoshi placed the doll next to Mai, and the baby immediately fell silent. But just a few minutes after Yoshi left the room, little Mai suddenly burst into tears again. Yoshi rushed back to check on her, and discovered a strand of hair wrapped around Mai's neck, as if someone were trying to strangle her on purpose. After this incident, Yoshi realized something was wrong with the doll, so she hid it in the storage room. For the next 5 years, peace temporarily returned to the home, and Little Mai grew up. But the sealed evil wouldn't stay hidden forever. One day, while Little Mai was playing with marbles at home, she accidentally let one roll into the storage room. When she crawled inside to retrieve it, she happened to discover the doll in its box. Out of curiosity, she opened the box and took the doll out. But when Yoshi saw the doll again, a strong sense of unease washed over her. She remembered that 5 years ago, the doll had short hair, but now its hair had grown all the way to its waist. Not only that, but that night she also noticed that the doll's fingernails had grown much longer. Late that night, Yoshi's bedroom door swung open, and a figure slipped into her bed. Thinking it was Mai, afraid to sleep alone, she didn't think twice and reached out to hug the figure. But the very next second, a series of eerie events made her realize she absolutely could not keep this doll any longer. She decisively tossed the doll into the trash can. Returning home, she thought the danger had passed, but in the blink of an eye, she saw the doll sitting in the hallway again. But when she paused and turned her head, she discovered the doll was still sitting perfectly intact on the chair. Yoshi instantly felt a chill run down her spine. It wasn't until she saw the scattered marbles that she realized she had just hit her own daughter. The terrifying scene jolted Yoshi awake. It turned out to be just a nightmare,